The number is a total misleading factor. We have not
Could the
released
number at least
anyone's
be 1,000
name
times?
that we have not released anyone's
Could it
name in the
at least
Epstein
be
files
1,000
that
times?
has not been credible.
Director,
And
could it at
we have
least be 1,000
released
times?
every piece of legally permissible information.
Okay,
You can
so-
characterize the numbers however you want it.
Reclaiming my time, Director. It sounds like if you don't know the number, it could at least be 1,000 times. Which
It's not.
leads me-
It's not.
Is it at least 500 times?
No.
Is it at least 100 times?
No.
Then what's the number?
I don't know the number, but it's not that.
Do you think it might be your job to know the number?
My job is to provide for the safety and security of this country. My job is not to engage in political
And that
innuendo
includes protecting
so you can
sexual
go out to the
assault
sticks
victims.
and get your 20-second hit in your fundraising
reclaiming my
article.
time,
They
Director.
keep going, reclaiming your time, because the
Director,
people of California
If
are
Trump-
being
if the
underserved by
president-
your
if the
representation.
president is not
Welcome back to the program. What we just saw at the House Judiciary Committee is the exact reason why the American people have lost complete faith in the integrity of congressional oversight. Representative Eric Swalwell took the floor not to conduct a serious fact-based inquiry into deep state accountability, but to pull off a highly calculated theatrical stunt. From a conservative Republican perspective, the issue of transparency regarding high-profile, sensitive files is paramount. But there is a massive difference between demanding true government transparency and using the horrific details of the Epstein case as a weaponized political prop. Swalwell launched a rapid-fire barrage of speculative, loaded questions, expecting a newly appointed director to stumble or compromise an ongoing institutional process. Instead of taking the bait, Director Kash Patel held his ground perfectly. He completely saw through the partisan theater and refused to let the mainstream media's favorite narrative drivers control the room. The moment Swalwell's trap fell apart, the frustration on the left became entirely palpable. It is a masterclass in how conservative leaders must confront bad faith attacks on Capitol Hill. Let's roll the tape. If you want honest conservative analysis that exposes the left's desperate political stunts, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now.
The entirety of the files, so I have...
You haven't reviewed all of the Epstein files?
Personally, no.
You're the director of the FBI. This is the largest sex trafficking case the FBI has ever been a part of. Buck stops at the top, and your testimony today is you have not reviewed all of the files.
What I've been doing is been busy providing the safest country this country has seen in modern U.S. history in historic speed, because the men and women of the FBI are given the resources to reduce the homicide rate, to reduce the drug trafficking rate, to reduce the amount of children that are being trafficked and the number of pedophiles
It sounds like
that
those
we have
children
arrested
being
is
trafficked would
record high.
appreciate the director reviewing the files. You said you don't know the number of times Trump's name appears in the files, so it could at least be 1,000 times. Is that right?
The number is a total misleading factor. We have not
the
released
number at least
anyone's
be 1,000
name
times?
that we have not released anyone's
Could it
name in the
at least
Epstein
be 1,000
files that
times?
has not been credible.
Director,
And
could it at
we have
least be 1,000
released
times?
every piece of legally permissible information.
Okay,
You can
so-
characterize the numbers however you want it.
Reclaiming my time, Director. It sounds like if you don't know the number, it could at least be 1,000 times. Which
It's not.
leads me-
It's not.
Is it at least 500 times?
No.
Is it at least 100 times?
No.
Then what's the number?
I don't know the number, but it's not that.
Do you think it might be your job to know the number?
My job is to provide for the safety and security of this country. My job is not to engage in political
And that
innuendo
includes protecting
so you can
sexual
go out to the
assault
sticks
victims.
and get your 20-second hit in your fundraising
reclaiming my
article.
time,
They
Director.
keep going, reclaiming your time, because the
Director,
people of California
If
are
Trump-
being
if the
underserved by
president-
your
If the
representation.
president is not implicated, why not release everything that involves him?
We have released everything, the president and anyone else's side, that is credible and lawfully be able to be released. Your fixation on this matter and baseless accusations that I'm hiding
also
child
Mr. Massey's
pedophiles is disgusting.
interest.
Anyone that says that needs to look at the stats alone. And go back to the state of California, who's receiving the biggest surge in
So,
FBI resources through
Director-
my redeployment, because the cities of Los Angeles, San Diego, and San
Reclaiming
Francisco
my time,
need it.
Director. Remembering your oath to tell the truth, did you ever tell Donald Trump his name is in the files?
I have never spoken to President Trump about the Epstein files.
Did you ever tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
The Attorney General and I have had numerous discussions about the entirety of the Epstein files and the reviews conducted by our team.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
And we have released where President Trump's
Did you,
name
it's
is in the
a simple
attorney's
question.
file.
Did you tell the Attorney General that the President's name is in the Epstein files?
During many conversations that the Attorney General and I have had on the matter of Epstein, we have reviewed
The question is
painstakingly
simple.
Who
Did you
can
tell
be-
the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files? Yes or no?
Why don't you try spelling it out if
Yes
you're
or
going to mock
no,
me?
Director?
Use the alphabet.
Yes or no?
No? A, B, C,
Director,
D, E, F?
it
Don't
sounds
wanna
like
do
you
it?
don't want to tell us. Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name was in the Epstein files?
Why don't you try serving your
Director,
constituency
did
by
you tell the
focusing on
Attorney
reducing
General
violent
that Donald
crime in this
Trump's name-
country and the number of pedophiles that
Director,
are legally
reclaiming my
harbored in
time,
your
Director.
sanctuary cities in
Director,
California?
reclaiming
I'll
my
work with
time.
you on that. Do
Regular
you want
order,
to
Mr.
work with us
Chairman.
on that?
Director,
Time
reclaiming my
belongs to the
time.
gentleman from California.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files? Yes or
Question
no?
has been asked and answered.
You've not answered it, and we will take your evasiveness as a consciousness of guilt. Director, did Donald Trump ever say to you, just find and release the entire truth? Don't worry if I'm in it.
The instructions from the administration were to release all credible information, and we have done that.
Did Donald Trump ever provide information about Jeffrey Epstein as an informant?
Donald Trump has not been, and I can only speak for the FBI, an informant of the FBI.
Unbelievable. Every single time the opposition tries to engineer a viral gotcha moment against this administration's leaders, it blows up in their faces. Eric Swalwell walked into that room thinking he was going to humiliate Kash Patel on national television. Instead, he showed the entire country the sheer emptiness of the progressive playbook. Let's break down exactly how this went down. Swalwell starts firing off highly specific, rapid-fire questions regarding the unredacting and processing of the Epstein files. Now, why does he do this? He does it because he knows that federal law enforcement agencies have strict, legally mandated protocols they must follow regarding active, sensitive documentation. He wanted Patel to either violate protocol on camera or give a defensive answer that the media could instantly twist into a headline about a cover-up. But Kash Patel is not a typical Washington bureaucrat. He did not get defensive, he didn't flinch, he sat there with absolute composure and completely rejected the premise of the partisan trap. By keeping his cool, Patel forced Swalwell to get louder, faster, and visibly more desperate. Isn't it fascinating how the left suddenly pretends to be the absolute champions of total, unredacted government transparency? Where was this exact same aggressive energy during the previous administration? For years, the Department of Justice under Merrick Garland kept an iron lid on sensitive federal files, and congressional progressives sat completely silent. But the second a conservative takes the helm, they demand immediate, unchecked access to active investigative details. The hypocrisy is stunning. From a conservative perspective, what makes Patel's response so powerful is how it upholds the rule of law. True transparency isn't achieved through partisan circus acts on a committee dais. It is achieved through systematic, lawful, and meticulous accountability. Patel reminded the room that the executive branch has an institutional duty to protect the integrity of justice, completely deflating Swalwell's attempts to turn a serious federal agency into a political reality show. The political implications here are crystal clear. The establishment left is terrified of a leadership class at the FBI and DOJ that refuses to bow to partisan intimidation. When Swalwell realized his scripted ambush was failing, his questioning completely degraded into frantic interruptions. It was an admission of defeat. He couldn't out-argue him on the legalities, so he tried to scream over him. This exchange is going to have a massive impact on public opinion because it exposes the total lack of substance behind these theatrical attacks. The American people want real answers, real accountability, and leaders who stand firmly on constitutional principles. They don't want career politicians treating a congressional hearing like a social media audition. Kash Patel showed the country exactly how to handle bad faith political theater with strength, poise, and an absolute refusal to back down.